Hi, Mrs. Kundra for IELTS Without Effort and Ex IELTS Examiner. See, this is a video that is going to be very important for you. Now, why do you say that? Because I'm going to do the cue cards from September to December. So, if you are taking the exam and you want a predicted vocabulary for the cue card, not one, not two, but 6 of them at least. Yes, you can predict the vocabulary, and I'll teach you how in this video. You can easily get 7 plus, and even my children have got 8 plus. So this was the technique that was used by them, and you can also use this technique. And आपको बिल्कुल end तक you have to see the video. Okay, I'll try and speak a bit in Hindi because people are wanting that, but let's see if you can understand. Okay, now we will be only concentrating on the vocab of one cue card. So the cue card is like, I'm doing one cue card, that is a place you visited. Now it could be a place that you want to visit. It is also about a positive change that you made. You can easily use this. Then an object that you like. The vocab here is given in this cue card which I am doing. Then a positive change that you decided to make. I'll tell you how to mold it. Okay, you don't have to worry. And any outdoor activity that you do or would like to do, right? That is the positive change. And any photograph which you have taken. How did you take it? When do you take it, and why you are proud of it? So this is going to come in this video, and see it towards the last because it's really going to benefit you. And if you want a 7 plus, please use this vocabulary, and I'm already explaining this to you. Okay, so this is coming from an ex IELTS examiner having 35 years of experience, a Cambridge University and a Punjab University examiner, all authentic and giving you the real experience, the real examiner, what I have gone through, the weaknesses, all being exposed to you. So stay tuned to the end, and if you are new to the channel, please subscribe it and like it, and I would want your comments if you think that, oh, you did not understand, or there is something that you want me to make a video on. I will be too obliged. I am here to help all the people who cannot afford any coaching, and therefore I will go slow, and so that you can understand the type of language that is being used. It will really help you. And please stay till the end. And now let's see the winner. And those who are new to this channel, I may tell that in every Friday I declare the winner of the videos that I have posted, and people have benefited with it, and you should also benefit. Why not, right? It is coming free to you. Now what is the free gift? Again, that is going to benefit you. From an ex IELTS examiner, you are going to get your free speaking assessment done, and that is also live, not recorded. So without much ado, let's see who is the And so the winner is Mr. Deep. See, you should be careful. Whatever is given in the video to do, you must do that. and it is only Mr. Deep. He's wrote eat, breathe and sleep with English. That was to be done in the comments. So be careful what you are commenting. You have to see the whole video in order to comment properly, and therefore the winner is Mr. Deep. Kindly contact me and you win a free assessment live with me. Today we are going to do the cue card, and again I am trying to do the multiple cue cards. I am going to give you a vocab that you can use it in multiple cards, and we are going to talk about a place. Right now, this place you can say that whether you have visited or you would like to visit. Okay, it could be anywhere, but how it has to be molded into others, that also I will be telling you, and they are all recent ones. I mean from September to December. So it could be any, you can mold it into any once you understand the vocab, right? The vocab is very important here. So I will be telling you how to mold the vocab to suit various cue cards. I have already made a video in which I did from one cue card I made multiple, and that description is there. The link is in the description, and you can really go and see how you will make your own cue card. Okay, but here I want to stress the vocab. If you want to get an 8+ in the speaking, it's possible, please, but you must understand how to use the vocabulary naturally, right? And that will be only done if you will understand the card, the vocab properly. Okay, I'll explain it properly to you, don't worry. So let's go. See, now suppose you are asked to describe a place that you visited. Okay, that means in the past, or you would like to visit. Now this cue card is also related to an object that you admire, which is also a recent cue card, a photograph that you are proud of, or something that surprised you. You can also use this card for that, and you can also use this card for any positive change that you have made in your life, and that is also a recent one. So at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 you will be doing the vocab for 5, 6 of the cue cards, and I put in green the phrases or the idioms or the language which you need to concentrate on, which I will be also explaining. So the question is, you have visited a new place. It's a new place, and naturally, what is the place? That means you are going to tell the name of the place and why did you go there. This means the reason. Clear? And what did you do there? Now this will be in every card. What did you do there? Why it is there? And with whom you got. You could also include here. It is not included here. With whom you went. So that is not going out of the topic. You went with your buddy, or you went with your parents, or like that. Okay, and what you felt about it. Okay, now let's start. So just after the, please don't mind the typing errors because I'm not that good. And anyway, just after the pandemic effect died down, means it reduced, I immediately planned to visit Dubai. So how can this be molded to a surprise? like just after the pandemic effect died down, on my 21st birthday, I vividly remember that my parents gifted me a holiday, a paid holiday to Dubai, right? So you are surprised because it was then, it could also be like a gift that you received and you remember. Again, this cue card. It was a surprise to you that after the pandemic, your parent or your buddy or your relative, they gave you a ticket or a reservation for the Dubai, for visit to Dubai, right? So you can say, or you can say, I would like to visit Dubai in near future, right? So this can be all adjusted. Okay, I'll tell you the photograph and the object thing. I'll be doing that. So largely I'll first concentrate on the language and then we'll see. Largely because it was quite safe and pocket friendly. So you decided to visit because it was pocket friendly, and now any object that you adore is very pocket friendly. There's a card like that, you can't. So anything can be pocket friendly means does not cost you much. It does not cost you much, right? Then because you don't need to break the bank to visit there, like, so it is very pocket friendly, don't need to break the bank. Again is that it is not costly. I especially want to talk about the Dubai's Miracle Garden. So now this you can also use for your photograph thing, because wherever you go, you will be taking photographs. And now we are referring here to Dubai's Miracle Garden, the world's largest natural flower park. And obviously, I was visiting it for the first time in my life. So this you can use that I had got it a gift for the first time in my life, and that also a visit to some place that I wanted to go, always wanted to go. So it is a gift. So for the first time in my life, you can use this anywhere you want, that this was the first time that it happened with me, you can use this. Because I never been to Dubai, obviously, because you have never been to Dubai before. I am someone who really loves and is a die-hard fan of flowers. Now you could be a die-hard fan of what? Of any jewelry item, okay? Any jewelry item, because that cue card is there, means you really love it, you really adore it, I am a die-hard fan of cricket. So this can be used anywhere. So here, coming to the cue card, I am someone who loves and is a die-hard fan of flowers. So when I went there, not because it was so, I went there not because it's famous, see the complex structure, but also to make the most of my Dubai trip. So I wanted to make the best use of my Dubai trip. In fact, see, this is again a connector. I wanted to visit many popular places as possible. Many popular places as possible. This is full stop. Actually, again, this is a connector. I have never regretted going there. So you never regretted, going there, or I never regretted purchasing that jewelry item or an object which you like. You never regretted. Means you're not feeling sorry. Don't feel sorry, okay, for doing something. So never regretted can be used. And it is indeed a miracle. So it is, the garden itself is a miracle. I took the pictures of the flowers. See, this is the photograph thing. a photograph that you are proud of, because you are a die-hard fan of flowers. So you will naturally be proud of the pictures of the flowers. So this is, I'm doing multiple, cue cards at one time, giving you multiple ideas. I hope you are not getting mixed up. So, and if you are getting mixed up, please let me know in the comments, and you can ask questions if you do not understand any one of this, and I will solve your problem in the comments. I took pictures of flowers and flowers displays until I totally ran out of space on my phone. So totally ran out of storage space on my phone can be used when you are taking photographs. To run out of space on my phone can be used on any photograph thing that you are doing, or anything that you have taken picture of. This can be again used. Then I just explored the park, gasping in amazement at every flower that was displayed. Sorry, there's a missing thing. Gasping in amazement. Now this is important. Just let me rub it. So gasping in amazement means you are very astonished. You are very, enchanted. Yes, you can use enchanted. You're enchanted. Enchanted. Okay? You are, in complete amazement. Gasping in amazement at every flower that was displayed, right? I saw colors that I never knew existed. Believe me, again, this is a connector here. It was truly a feast for the eyes. Now, feast for the eyes is that it is very, very beautiful, So you can use this to describe anything that is beautiful. Now, that could be an object also. Again, it is a feast for the eyes. So it could be an object, a jewelry item, a furniture, whatever the cue card is. I told you we will be doing it multiple. Okay. When I came home, so I go here why. When I came home, I was so impressed that I set up a picture taken there as a home screen on my phone. So a picture you are proud of, right? Again, you can say I set up a picture, to set up the picture on my home screen on the phone. So, and one thing, a very, very 9-band vocabulary I'm going to give you. You'll not find in any site. I would really agree with Keats. Now, he's a poet, John Keats. A thing of beauty is joy forever means a thing that is beautiful will always give you joy. Whenever you will remember that thing, it will always give you joy. So anything that is beautiful, you can use this. A thing of beauty is joy forever. Forever it will give you joy. I hope this is clear. Now, the second option, is you could say the new cue card is a positive change. Of course, this is a place you have visited. You are going to describe that. You can also say as a new positive change that you have made. And there you can say that, always I am busy. You can add this, that always I am busy and I hardly find any time for my leisure. So there is so much of noise around, and that sometimes the silence becomes a luxury. So I decided to go to a quiet place. So you decided to go to a place that was quiet. So that is a positive change, and you always go on the weekends at this place. You always go at the weekends. Just a minute, please. So you always go at the weekends to this place. So this is a positive change that you have made. Earlier you never used to go anywhere, but now on the weekends you do go, right? So this is how you can change. So another option is, there is so much of noise around that sometimes silence is a luxury. Okay, so this is a positive change, that you go to this place on your weekends. I can no longer afford. See, luxury, silence is a luxury you cannot afford. This is also a very high band. So time and again, see this, time and again I go to some. So time and again, instead of saying that I decided to go to some quiet place out of time. So I decided to go to some quiet place out of the town. That is the positive change. Earlier you never went, because you were just swamped with work. See, mine is not written script. I always go extempo. So I am always up to my ears, up to my swamped, or up to my ears with work. This is again a idiom. So one day, I decided that there is so much of noise around, I should go to some quiet place. I should go to some quiet place. And that is a positive change that I made, that on weekends I always go there. Okay, so that is immaterial whether you do it or not, but this is how you can just mold the cue card, or like that, like you have visited. Okay, now, so that means you made this change. So on the weekends, or here you can say time and again, I go to some quiet place out of the town. Not to forget what silence is. So you don't want to forget what silence is. So I recently have decided, in case you are going to say a positive change. So recently I have decided that I will always go to visit this forest area, or I have visited a forest area which is near my place. Okay, it is near your place, and you're writing that which is a complex structure. I went to a place which is 20-minute drive from my city. Okay, I go to a place which is 20-minute drive from a city, in case you have made a positive change. So 2 cue cards in one class. It is a magical place. Okay, this is something where you can use anywhere. It's a magical place where the quietness is almost tangible. It is, you can reach. Tangible means it is, you can feel the quietness. This is, please don't mind the full stops and all, not very good at typing. This is the best place where I could take a break from. To take a break. So you made a positive change, to take a break from the constant stream of noises, to reboot my brain and unwind. Okay, to take a break. All this is related to your leisure activity or things that you like to do. It will, reboot your brain and unwind. It means it makes you relaxed and comfortable. Clear? I walked there, enjoying the air, the scents and the vegetation. Now this could be there. I usually move slowly, calmly and mindfully. Right? The older or the busier I become, the more I appreciate such opportunity to take a time to walk and sit and enjoy the silence. Especially when I feel that I am on the verge of a burnout. Means you are so much into work, you can't handle your work or your routine, and it becomes dull and mundane. Your routine again dull and mundane, so you are on a verge of a burnout. You're on a verge of a burnout. It was warm. So I spread a small carpet and sat near a pine tree. So you sat near a pine tree. So this is again cooking a story. Turned off all my gadgets. Sometimes you say, I close my gadgets. You will say, I turn off my gadgets. So here it is, turned off my gadgets and spent a few hours doing whatever you want. Here I have written reading a book. So that was a positive thing that you made, a change that you made, that you went out to the countryside and just enjoyed being yourself. I enjoyed being myself. It was a magical place. The quietness was tangible. There was, it was to reboot my brain and unwind. I was in the verge of burnout, so I made a positive change of deciding to go and refresh myself to a place that was just 50 minutes or 20 minutes drive from my city or from my home, whatever you want to say. This was by far the best place I could take a break from. So you could take a break because this was the best place. Also, it was there that I finally managed to wipe my mind of negativity. Means throwing, or you can even say throw negativity out of my mind. It could be like that. Throw negativity out of my mind. See, I am extempo. I always do this. I always try to give what more that I have written here, just not what. Okay. So now the gift is here. I am announcing the gift that you have to comment at least 10 times to get a free assessment from me. That is a speaking assessment, right? And you will be getting it live. So you need to first contact me, and we can kind of fix a time in case you are winning it. In case you win, we will fix a time and then I'll give you a free assessment. But you have to comment 10 times. You can say good, useful, whatever you want to say. But it should be 10 comments. Okay? Only then you are eligible. Just please don't write that I want to win. Don't write that. Just see what is desired to be done. And that can only be done if you are going through the video properly. Anyway, it is always beneficial, right? So you are in a win-win situation. So when are you in a win-win situation? You are in a win-win situation. That's again a idiom. Because if you see the video, you will benefit. You may not win, but if you win, again you benefit. So while seeing the video, you are in a win-win situation. Clear? No, that was again an extempo, right? So I just get carried away. Unnecessary thoughts. Okay, where was I? Wipe away my mind of negativity. Okay, then that is the unnecessary thoughts. Just control my unnecessary thoughts, slow down catch a deep breath. All this can be used elsewhere also. Set my mind straight. Think about my life and focus on what I really wanted or want. So this can also be used that if you are describing a person, he is very helpful because he, helps me to focus and think about my life and plan for what I really want. See, when you are describing any person who you admire or any family member you're talking about. So he helps me to think about my life and focus on what I really want. So next time when I start feeling stressed and exhausted, I will definitely go here and there again to recharge my batteries. So recharging your batteries again is to refresh and to revitalize. It is also revitalize. Okay. So in this manner, you will describe the cue card. Clear? So this is, I will tell you how many cue cards we have done here in one go. So we done, right? See, we've done, I've just made a note here. So we've done like a place you want to visit. We've done one cue card. Or would like to visit, like you would like to visit the Dubai, especially the gardens, because they are, it is the first natural garden that is made in the in the world. And then it is, there are flowers and the colors that, you have heard. I have heard. And then you can talk about that garden. Okay, would like to visit Dubai. And of course, I would like to visit there because it is pocket friendly. You can say that, pocket friendly. And a positive change, I have already told you the second cue card that I have done here, visited or like to visit a positive change. Like now I go on my weekends to this place, which is very quiet, and then you can use the vocab I have used here. Okay, and then the photograph you are proud of. You visited Dubai and then you took those photographs. You are a fan of flowers and therefore you have put it on the home screen. Then the thing of beauty is joy forever, like that. So any any outdoor activity, already I have explained, any outdoor activity you do, or you would want to do or you do is that you go to this place which is very quiet. And then I have also one on cue card. I have that video in which I have told you about the sport activity, that I have told you. So you can even see that video. Then anything that you were surprised, again this is a recent one, that you were surprised by that. So I told you, that you were given a gift. It was a surprise gift on your 16th birthday or on your 25th birthday. And after the pandemic, they gave you a gift for visiting Dubai. And then you can go and describe what you did, and you were, really a fan of the flowers and you was just surprised. You were gazing in amazement. Then that photo, everything, it fits in. Don't worry. Then object, it is pocket friendly. This doesn't need deep pockets. Doesn't need deep pockets. That means again it is pocket friendly. Some of the, you can excuse me. You can take the kind of vocab that I have given here. So see how many cards you have done, at least 7 of them with one. So if you want to really, you find this channel very useful, then please hit the subscribe button and the like button. Please, it would really motivate me. Thank you so much. and please like and subscribe. Thank you, and I am coming with another video. Thank you so much.